when nobody believes in you. Have you ever felt like people underestimate you? Like they've already decided you're too young, too ordinary, or not the type to do something great? If you've ever felt that way, lean in. Because the story I'm about to tell you will show you that even when nobody believes in you, God can still write a story that shocks the world. A boy in the background. In a quiet little town, there was a family with many sons. When important guests came to the house, all the big brothers were called in, dressed, and presented proudly. But the youngest? He was left outside, tending sheep, forgotten, invisible. And maybe you know what that feels like. The job nobody thanks you for, the dreams nobody claps for. But here's the thing. Being overlooked by people doesn't mean you're overlooked by God. In fact, sometimes God does his best work in the background. Lessons from the field. Out in the fields, this boy was fighting battles nobody saw. Lions, bears, harsh weather, long nights. No audience, no applause. But it was here he learned courage. Here he learned responsibility. Here he built trust with God. Lesson? The place you're in right now, even if it feels small, is preparing you for something bigger. Don't despise the little assignments, the little victories. They are building you. The day of the giant. One day, the entire nation was paralyzed by one man, Goliath, a warrior so intimidating that even seasoned soldiers shook in fear. But when this young shepherd showed up, he saw something different. He didn't see an impossible giant. He saw a challenge his God could handle. He picked up stones, no armor, no sword, just faith. And with one strike, the giant fell. Here's the lesson. When faith steps forward, fear has to step back. And sometimes it's not about having the best tools, but about trusting the one who is with you. The price of victory. After that win, his life changed. Crowds cheered his name. Songs were written about him. But with the spotlight came jealousy. The king who once smiled at him now wanted him dead. Isn't it funny how success can attract both fans and enemies? That's why you must remember your identity can't rest on people's applause, because the same mouth that cheers today can criticize tomorrow. Running, but not quitting. For years, he lived on the run. From caves to deserts, he had to survive like a fugitive. And yet, he never forgot who called him. Twice, he had the chance to kill the very king who was chasing him. Twice, he refused. Why? Because he knew one truth. If God gave the promise, God will also open the door in his time. Lesson. Don't rush destiny. Don't grab what God has promised by force. What he has spoken, he will bring to pass in his time. The throne at last. After years of waiting, the day came. The forgotten shepherd boy became the celebrated king. The throne was his, the crown rested on his head. From the fields to the palace, what a journey! But here's another lesson. Promotion doesn't erase problems. Even as king, he faced betrayal, loss, and moments of weakness. Yet through it all, one thing stood out. Whenever he fell, he knew how to return to God. Why his story still speaks. What made his story unforgettable wasn't just that he killed a giant or wore a crown, it's that he was called a man after God's own heart. Not because he was perfect, but because he kept his heart open to God. And that's the hope for you and me. You don't have to be flawless to be chosen. You just have to be faithful. Bringing it back to you. So let me ask you, where are you right now in your journey? Maybe you're in the shepherd stage, unseen, working hard, waiting for your chance. Maybe you're in the giant stage, staring at challenges that look impossible. Or maybe you're in the wilderness stage, running, waiting, wondering if the promise will ever come. Wherever you are, remember this. God's timing is perfect. He sees you. He's training you. And the same God who raised a shepherd into a king can raise you into everything he has spoken over your life. Closing word. So don't give up. Don't rush. Don't let people's opinion define your worth. When nobody believes in you, believe in God, because his plan is bigger than their doubts. From shepherd to king, from shadows to spotlight, your turn is coming. Stay faithful. If this story touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel for more inspiring stories, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and drop a comment with the stage of life you feel you're in right now. I'd love to hear your story.